Hello there everyone and welcome back to Better Than Wolves. So, we have a blacksmith. He's settled in. We'll do some trading with him on a later date. Kate will probably do it. But I felt like it was about time I got back to looking at the mob system here. And I think the place I want to start is getting a couple of spawning pads set up on the second tier. Which means before I do that, I need to get the kill system up and running. So I figured I'd wire up some saws and talk to you guys about what is coming up next. My goal here is to get this producing baby spiders so that we can get the librarian unstuck. He's currently stuck wanting baby spiders, which is a little annoying. So, yeah, we're just going to do a very rudimentary hookup for these saws here. And yeah, so I'm not entirely sure where I'm going next with all of this. That's the honest truth. It's not a question of quitting or boredom or anything. I'm just, we accomplished a pretty humongous goal the other day, and I'm just not entirely sure what I want to do next. There's lots of things to do. I'm almost spoiled for things. I can start thinking about construction projects and more complex automation systems, all sorts of stuff. I just have to figure out what that exactly is going to be. And I think the focus is going to be on this area here, the mob system. Mostly because it just seems like the thing to do. Okay, so yeah, this is always... So these have to go out the full distance, don't they? Yes, because this one's coming out 1 and then going down. No, it's coming out 2 and going down. This one comes out 1 and goes down. So let's take these over here. Oops. Now, I'll fully admit I'm doing this again off the seat of my pants. I don't really have a specific plan, but since I'm not worrying about falling into a chasm, I'm hoping I can do a slightly better job this time. So, let's see, 2 and down. And this one is going to be 1 and down. We'll just carve out a new floor. There's going to be a lot of excavation in the near future around here, which will be useful. I'm sure it'll get me some good resources. So this has got to be... So I could take these out to here and down. Or even... Yeah, we'll go down 1 because... 2, 3, and down. No, we'll do that one over this way. There we go. So that's that. Last but not least, you need to come down as well. There we are. So now you come down to here, you come down to here, and then you're really easy. You can come over here, over here, and whoops, hold on. No, wait, hold on. Yeah, we'll do it this way. Yeah, we'll do it. Let's see if I... It always gets me. Just trying to figure out the math on these. Bring that down. So let's see, where is the first question will be, where is the actual power going to go down? And I think it's going to go down because we're powering these all off of a central system. So one of the things that's got to happen today is this will be the primary return here. So we'll take the power out to the other end of the base through here, hopefully. Although I guess I should see where that actually goes. We'll just dig our way along here. So if you guys are interested in seeing me tackle something, I'm certainly open to suggestions. I think the primary focus, as I say, is going to be the mob building here. I've got two things I need to do to it. I need to make it more functional, and I need to make it look nicer. Oh, interesting. Ah, this is underneath. Oh, it is too deep, is it? Alright, well that's good to know. Because that will actually be a little annoying. Hello, Squiddy. I'm going to drown if I'm not careful here. Go away. Go away. Dang squid. There we are. Alright. So, yeah. Anyways, we'll go down. Oh my gosh. 1. Actually, it'll have to be down 2 because of the way mechanical systems function. Well, let's just make sure it's actually efficiently done. 2, 3, 1, 1. I'm probably going to need more hardware to do this. 1, 1, 2, 3, and yes, I did it 1 late. Down. And that'll be down by 1. And around the side. Whoops. And down a couple of steps, because that's just completely annoying. There we go. And then you go right there. Good. And then we go another 3 here. All right, let's go get the rest of this mess wired up here. So to start, we're only going to have 2 hoppers in here. We're going to have an XP filtering hopper and a collection hopper for spider parts, and that's it. Now, let me see. Was this the end of the water stream? I can't remember. No, it wasn't. Come on, so we'll close that up. And we'll close that up. And we'll close that up. There we go. See, one of the problems I had in the previous, so this right here, I was having trouble with, in the previous design, with this quirk to the water stream right here. It makes things act a little odd. So it was important to get that locked up in this revision of the system. And then this will be powered, and we'll bring water around to it some other way. But that will eventually be a soul sand hopper. So we'll bring that. Let's see. Well, this is a spot where I could actually possibly do something useful. Let's see. So the ones that are not connected right, this one could just come straight back here. And then this one is off by 1, so it has, this one, if I bring it down, hold on. This is a spot where I always just get a little, you know what, if I, let's see, how could we do this? Well, let's see, if that one is coming in there, 1, 2, 3. That would line up quite nicely with that. Right. And that one, and then this one can go. Yeah, no, that's, dang it, that's off by 1, isn't it? I just made my job even harder here, didn't I? This right here, not in the right place. We're just going to have to make use of the undertow here. Mind the gap. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll put that. We'll put this hopper here for now. And put this right here for now. That'll knock that down nicely. There. Now that lines up here, but it doesn't line up there now, does it? Yeah, so this guy right here is a bit of a problem the way it's currently set up, but this might be useful for... Okay, so I know this isn't hugely exciting. Oh, hey, perfect. We'll use that right here. That will take care of that little issue. Of course, I'm off by one, but that's okay. That takes care of that. And then this one here is a bugbear. This middle one, always a bit of a problem. But maybe... No, we do have to bring it down, don't we? Unless I... No, that would use even more hardware than the other option. So, yeah, this is lined up, but it's off by one vertically. And so is this one. So, I think we're going to do it this way. Yeah, I'm always up for ideas. I'm gonna cut out of here in just a second, so that yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that there, because this is off by one here. We'll bring this down to there and across to here, and then this will go up here, bring you down 1, 2, 3. And we'll rearrange the sorting system here to make up for the fact that this is a little off kilter. I'm not sure this is the most efficient way to do this. The mechanical stuff always gets me a little kerfuffled, shall we say. I guess that's what we'll say. So we need to go 1 and 2 to there. I guess this is the way we'll do it today. I may tweak this in the future, but for the moment this will do. This will serve the purpose I need it to serve, which is killing the things that need to be killed. I'm just really glad I can still rotate those. Okay, I will get back with you guys once I actually find where the power systems are, and I'll show you what I'm planning for the mob system here. Be right back. Just bringing you back, guys, for a quick second while I demonstrate that I have not completely lost my mind. Just realized that what I was trying to do was utterly ludicrous, and while it might be cool in the long run, I don't think it's a very wise idea for the moment. Now, how was I going to do that? Ah, missed a spot. Ah, here we are. That's right. It's going to come in right over here. I'm sure it's not efficient. But today, it's the way I'm doing it. There's that one, and that one. That should be all 6 up and running. Yep, 6 saws, good to go. The XP hopper here is ready to go too. This is eventually going to be the item collection. So our goal here is the only goal of this system is going to be acquiring glands from baby spiders to start. Eventually it'll be a flow-blown system just like the other one. So this brings me around to what I have observed regarding the spawning behavior of baby spiders. This was all jungle once. Kate and I tore it down over the course of several episodes of time-lapsing. Since I did that, I have never, ever seen a baby spider in there. So what that tells me is baby spiders only spawn on leaves. Nowhere else. No other place in the world do baby spiders spawn other than on jungle leaves. So that being said, what I'm going to do is build 1 or 2 spawning pads out of jungle leaves here, cover them over so they're nice and dark, and fire things up and see what happens. And the best case scenario is... Get off of there. Get in there. Well, the best case scenario is we start getting baby spiders in here. And that will tell me that I'll need to get rid of the rest of the leaves to make this function. Basically, we'll need to go rip down that jungle. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, it's night, isn't it? Squid. Just die. Already? Will you guys just die? Seriously, just stop it. Anyway, it says here in fine print that's what's going to happen. I have high hopes for it. So what I'll do is what I've done, just to show you. So I've collected up, oh, there's the vine traps. I've collected up enough jungle leaves to make, I'm probably going to do, I haven't decided if I'm going to do normal I think I'll do normal spacing just to make sure. So I'll do 2 floors of jungle leaf spawn pads and cover this over with dirt to seal it up temporarily and see what happens. So I'm going to build that off screen because I don't think it's going to be terribly exciting to watch me build yet another, spawning pad. And I'll bring you back. Oh, one thing I've still got to do before I do that. In the middle here, right under here, I did this on the other one off camera a few days ago. I put a chicken under the middle of the spawning pad as spider bait. Seems to have worked extremely well at getting the spiders stopping the spiders from swimming away from the middle in the other half. So I'm going to get some eggs and set up a chicken in this one as well. And I'll do that before I actually have active spawning pads, because once things are up and running, it was really hard to get a chicken in there. Well, not really hard, just annoying, shall we say. Annoying is probably the better term. Anyways, I'll see you once the rudimentary system is up and running. Be back in a flash. Hello and welcome back. I've been working on the tower, which I'll show you in a moment. First of all, you may notice that the number of levels I have has dropped quite significantly. That's due to the reason I have these. While I was waiting for the mob system to actually start working, I decided to hunt some venom sacks. My daughter was still up, so I couldn't record at the time, so anyways, I missed a death. Anyways, I'm just conducting a little experiment here. These are witch potions from the mob system, and these are my crafted potions. What I want to determine is if I turn them into Tier 2 potions using brimstone, will they stack together? I think that's a very interesting question. It's because of the way they're set up. Their ID numbers are different or something in the code of the game. So the 2 different potions don't stack, even though you'd think they would. We made some candles the other day. So now we have instant health 2s, and it does not change their ID numbers. Isn't that interesting? So they still remain potions of different types in spite of the fact that, it's fascinating. Well, I learned something new. Anyways, let's run over to the mob system, and I'll show you what's going on. Obviously, I haven't had much luck with determining if spiders are even spawning in my artificial jungle trees. I'm scared of the possibility that I might actually have to grow natural trees in there and turn them into spawning pads. I've actually already had some thoughts on how I could do that, but I'm hoping that player-placed leaves will be legitimate for the job. One of the other problems we've got is the fact that there's just still so much jungle left here where these silly things can spawn. So it's fairly apparent that while I haven't seen any right here, I went out there and hunted along there and I saw at least half a dozen. I've killed probably a dozen with the looting one sword here, and I've only gotten 3 venom sacks so far. I think I need about a dozen to get it up and running. Anyways, let me show you inside of here. It's, as I say, I've not seen that much spawn in here, so I'm not that worried. But here you go. I've got 2 floors of jungle leaf based spawn pads. And we shall see what we shall see from that. This is entirely 100% hypothetical, based off of, well, there's some serious spiders in here. You can see them as soon as they land. You see them turning towards the. Oh, go away! Seriously. You can see them immediately being pulled towards the center. Where are you? Just play dead. Seriously. Come on. Get over it. It's funny how that one hasn't loaded in. But yeah, you see them actually racing towards the middle. It's making the spiders die much more efficiently. But look at all that dark tunnel down there. I know it's cheating, but it never ceases to... It make me chuckle when I look through these holes in the world. Oh, witches. I'm not entirely complaining because it's kind of funny to watch them like this. It's one of the few reasons where I occasionally wish we had light-resistant glass, one-way glass. I mean, it's not a feature request or anything. It's just one of those funny things where I could stand and watch those bozos burn without worrying about accidentally lighting the place up more than is necessary. Anyways, so this is the collection system right here. All that's in there right now is the brick that I just popped off. I have no idea if this is going to work, but we're going to give it a fair shot before I build any more of this mob tower. Because string spawning in there would be an indicator that I actually got the spawn I want, the mob that I want to have spawn. So, because the only thing that theoretically, according to my theories about how these stupid things work, the only thing that can spawn in here are jungle spiders. So, assuming that's accurate, all we have to do is be patient. Wow, there's actually not all that much. We've lit up a lot of that. So, there are a few things I don't know for sure yet. I mean, do they spawn during the night? Do they spawn in the day? Wouldn't it be a kicker if they only spawned in light? Alright. There we are. There's one. I've just been using this, luring them out of the forest here by walking along the edge. I'm not walking. I tried walking in there once and it got me killed. So that is just not on the agenda. Definitely have better luck with them during the day, which makes me suspect they spawn under all light levels. And the only reason we're seeing fewer of them is because they're considered hostile mobs, and so count against that spawn counter. Anyhow, with the tier 2 potions, I should be able to last a lot longer against these guys. But since nothing seems to have spawned here, I'll just run over to the other forest. This is just what I've been doing. It's going to be really... mostly unexciting, except for the occasion where I die. Jump. And so as a result, I'm not going to worry about recording most of this. I just wanted to show you what my plan is for making this happen. Because whether through the mob system or through my own hard work, that librarian is the only way I'm getting that librarian up in levels is with jungle bits. So yeah. Oh, here comes one. And even with the looting sword, the return on investment has been pretty sad. Getting, 3 for the amount of time I've spent is unfortunate. So farming these is pretty much the only way to get through this. I suppose I could trade some of his other requests and see if this librarian will accept other things. But if I'm going to give the the relatively small options in that mob system a fair shake, I've got to spend some time in this neighborhood. So, anyways, I'm going to let you guys go here, and I will do some more hunting, and I'll bring you back if anything... Oh, interesting, I was going to say. That was interesting. It's a good thing I'm wearing armor. I don't even have blast protection on me, and I still was okay. I guess I must have been walking away from the blast. Yeah. See, this area is still spawning a lot of mobs, and that's entirely because that's the limit of what I've actually secured. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna do some more hunting, and I'll bring you back in a while once I see how things go, and I'll let you know if I find anything in the mob system. See you on the flip side. Hello, still going. One more. I just had a thought on what to do about this, but I just wanted to show you the revised sawmill. Turns out you can place saws vertically, which means you only need one hopper to ensure 100% collection. Anyways, just... Okay, 99.99% apparently, based on what's sitting there. But that's no big deal. I'm not that worried about one piece of sawdust. So, anyways, just thought I'd share. I just had a really crazy thought. We have a villager who's willing to trade looting scrolls. Now, I turned my nose up at looting a while ago because I thought, gee, there's really no need for looting scrolls, is there? But now that I think about it, it would be awfully nice to try out looting 3 on my battle axe. So I will be back when I'm ready to use the Arcane Enchanter to throw an enchantment on this battle axe. Or more precisely, a fully healed version, because that scroll's expensive and I ain't throwing it on a third dead axe. Anyways, I'm gonna go do some trading and I'll be right back. Hello there and welcome back. We are at the village, which is looking a little worse for wear due to some disasters we've had recently with mobs. Anyways, I'm just coming to say hi to our blacksmith who wants a hibachi. An easy build. We have a fair number of things now, and this will get him to level 2. So, hey bud, what you gonna give us at level 2? What are you gonna make? Iron boots. Or you're gonna... 4 hibachi... Oh, good God, that's expensive. Well, at least both of those level you up. Alright, I'll leave that in Kate's capable hands. But boy, that hibachi trade is expensive. Wow. I just brought Kate a bunch of materials to make... Where's some space? There we are. A bunch... materials to make a whole bunch of hose for these farmers as they hit level 2. So the other thing I want to do today, which just seemed sensible... Oh, I should leave her an axe here as well. That's what this was for. Is this guy right here. Our max level villager. So he wants 10 emeralds for a piece of mycelium and 30 emeralds for an arcane scroll of looting. So my question is, if I trade him this, the cement bucket, and the light block, how much will it go down by? So let's find out. We'll start with the cocoa beans. And we'll see what he updates to. So no change on the mycelium. No change on that. Alright, so that didn't do anything. Let's try the cement bucket. Okay. So cement bucket did nothing to the price of the mycelium. And nothing to the price... I wonder if it's... That ship may have sailed. And the emerald, the light blocks, do nothing for the price of the mycelium. And nothing for the price of the arcane scroll. Isn't that odd? Okay, well, now that I know the answer to that question, I don't have to worry about buying the mycelium right now, but we are going to get our first arcane scroll from a villager of looting and see what he wants to trade us now. Hopefully it's another arcane scroll, but it is. Good. Arcane scroll. Oh, and it's a lot cheaper. Much cheaper. Interesting. Well, if it wasn't for the fact that Kate was having so much trouble leveling that blacksmith, he's an expensive guy to level, I'd do it for sure. But as things stand, I will meet you back at the... I'm going to put this brown wool. There we are. That'll do. Kate, you really got to organize this. This is insane. Yeah, I'll meet you guys back at the Arcane Enchanting Facility. See you in a minute. Alrighty, we've got 30 levels and a scroll in hand. It's time to go and show you guys, well, other than our slightly glitchy, I really got to update this at some point. This is actually starting to get pretty out of date. That jungle and that jungle, those got to go. And all of this swamp, probably all of the swamp actually visible on the map here, needs to be removed. Anyways, I digress. Ooh. Hello? So, for those of you who haven't seen an Infernal Enchanter yet, you put the tool you want to enchant here, and you put the scroll here. And then it gives you the option of how many levels, how many tiers of this you want to put on it. 1, 2, or 3 in the case of looting, so we can get up to a looting 3 battle axe. Now, here's the important thing. The costs are all fixed. Now, if I came back here and wanted to add unbreaking to it, all these prices would be doubled. So for a max level looting, for a second enchantment on here at max level, it would cost 60 levels instead of 30. For the third one, it would cost 90 levels. For the fourth one, 120. If there's a way of getting 5 enchantments on a single item, it would cost 150 levels to do the job. This is why I've been doing all the work I've been doing on this mob farm, and eventually the work I'll be doing on the farm in the end. That's going to be the really big one. Is the farm in the end will be the really monster, the big monster, shall we say. I'm going to have to do some major work on expanding farms here, but that's a job for another day. I'm just going to dump this hoe. I accidentally brought that home with me. Didn't mean to, but that's okay. So many things to do around here. And based on how much it's going to cost to get some of these scrolls, so much stuff to trade with the villagers, which is going to mean automation, the likes of which I've never done before. By the way, I harvested that. 24. There were 24 ripe cocoa beans there. That yielded, after replanting, 5 cocoa beans. So cocoa beans obviously require some form of mass production to be truly effective, shall we say. So anyways, alright, so with looting 3 in hand here, the hypothesis is that looting 3 will give us much better odds of an arcane scroll than looting 1 did. Hello, here's our first contestant. Oh, glitch spider, glitch, no, bad spider. Jeepers. That was not cool. I may have to log back out and log back in again. We'll see. Any other spiders around? I'm sure there must be. Spider. I mean, hunting these guys is a bit of a pain, but hopefully that will make a touch of a difference. Here's one. Come here, you. Come on. There's 1, Oh, bugger. There's 2. Okay, still not a... Still no scroll, or no venom sac. But that's a sample of 2. Looting increases the odds. It doesn't make it 100%. So let me cut here. How much longer do I have on this food? There's a couple more. Hold on. We'll try one. We'll try a couple more here on camera. Worst comes to worst, you might get to watch me die, and that would be funny too, wouldn't it? Come on, you. Come on. Hey. Come on. You know you wanna. There's one. There's, yeah, 1. So, cool. Got 1 from him. So that's promising. That's 2. Okay, so looting 3 makes a big difference then. Which more or less confirms my hypothesis. The only thing I haven't confirmed yet is whether or not that works. But worst case scenario, in the long run, I can hunt them manually. I really don't want to dedicate an entire tower just to trying to get these stupid bugs. It's one of those things that may improve given the removal of more of this former forest here. As we start ripping this whole place down, the whole business may become a little... Oh, I hear you. I hear you. There's 1. Anyways, I will bring you guys back in when I have finished the job. I don't even remember how many of them I need, but hopefully I'm getting close. See you on the flip side. Hello and welcome back. So, looting 3 made it less brutal. I think I've been at this for about, I'd say about an hour or so to get these 16. Got a full stack of them. So it's hard work. It's quite hard work, but the important thing is it is doable. If you can... You can do it, is the short of it. So let's see what this guy wants. Because that should be his double plus request now. Goggles. Oh. Well, that's easy. That's really easy now. Although I don't know how many of those pearls I got left, but... Okay, cool. So guys, I'm going to leave it there for tonight. I'll go get those goggles off camera, and I will let you know... That was entirely random. Okay. Yeah. So, yes, I will see you in the next episode, and I'll keep you posted. Thank you all very much for watching. Bye for now.